Hi everyone, I'd like to say thanks for 45 subscribers. It may not seem like much, but I find it to be a pretty large number, so for anyone who's watched my videos, have a good day. Video games are an essential part of life for a lot of people. I spend most of my time on a computer, so finding something to do when you're bored is really easy when it's right in front of you. They're a thing to do when you're bored, they let you hang out with your friends and stuff, but most importantly, they let you have fun. Speaking of fun, lots of new video games have been released already. We got a new console, we're getting more soon as well, and we got a pretty nice lineup from the beginning of the year. When I was a kid, I grew up with a Wii, and I find that era to be probably the most enjoyable to grow up with. It brings a lot of nostalgia turning it back on and hopping on Mario Kart Wii or Mario Galaxy. I generally always played with my brother as well, but this however also made me competitive. Super Smash Bros. Brawl is the reason for this. Every day after school, my brother and I would grab a Wii remote and immediately gun it to the TV room. I had to beat him. I would beat him. I hate you, you're cheating, I swear to God, I swear, no, rematch. Speaking of Wii games, we can't not talk about the arguably best one, Wii Sports. This thing carried my years as a small child. I'd finish school and when my brother was busy, I would just play this for hours on end until the afternoon. I was relatively bad at golf. I didn't know that it was the more you got, the worse you were. So, I sucked at that, but whatever, man. It's like, I got pro in boxing, so you can't talk. With that being said, enough about the Wii. We gotta talk about the modern stuff now. I generally don't have that many other, modern consoles, like a PS5 or Xbox Series X, but I do own a PC, and I would really recommend just getting one of those. I do want to talk about a specific game, though. Said game being Deltarune. This has been my favorite game ever since I found about it in the pandemic. 1 year later, a new chapter came out, and now we have 2 new ones. This has no spoilers, so don't worry about watching this segment. Now that I have that out of the way, Deltarune is an indie RPG made by Toby Fox. This guy pretty much made all my favorite games and cutscenes. Deltarune and Undertale have made up a pretty large amount of my experience playing video games, and it's even been some of my motivation to play piano. Honestly, games like Deltarune and Undertale are what really reminded me when I got into gaming in the first place, and that's what I love about games. You know, everyone's got that one game that just sticks with them, whether it's some massive AAA title or a small indie game. The stuff we like shows who we really are. Anyways, I'm yapping way too much for one game. I need to move on to something else. Oh yeah, also, does everyone just have a game that they play, quit playing, and then come back 2 weeks later? Oh, Minecraft. It's really the only one I can think of at the time. There's just something about games like that. No matter how many times you start over, it's always fun. And honestly, that's kind of the best feeling in video games. Being able to start over from scratch and revisit what you used to play years and months or days ago makes the whole thing a really nice experience. At the end of the day, games are kind of more than just something to pass the time. They're memories with friends, late nights figuring stuff out, dumb moments that make you laugh way too hard and stuff. They've been a massive part of my life for as long as I can remember, and I hope that never really changes. So whether you've been with gaming forever or you're just getting into it, I hope you find your game. The one that sticks with you, the one you keep coming back to. Thanks for 45 subscribers. I seriously appreciate it. So take care and go play something fun.